Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Happy, beautiful Sunday to all of you guys. I hope you all had a nice, relaxing weekend. It is so nice to have like spring coming in full force. I think we all just need that sun and the flowers starting to bloom and the hope that that brings that we will get through this thing together, this thing called life. Anyways, yeah, come on in. I am here, Katie Steinley, to do my weekly energy update forecast for you so you know what you're working with this week, what is going to be eliminated just in general and in your life. And then I've got biofeedback. So we are going to do specific biofeedback tones so that we can align with that highest level of frequency and get in the flow. So with that, tell me hi, tell me if you're on, tell me where you're from, how your weekend was, and would love to hear from you even if you don't catch this live. If you have any shifts, a lot of times people can actually, even feel shifts while they're listening to the tones. And that makes me so happy when you guys take the time to share, how this affects you and changes your life and your world, because that's what motivates me to come on and share this with you guys. So anyways, let's get to the update. So I study human design, which correlates with the Chinese I Ching, the Book of Changes. And there's a big mandala of all on top of overlaid on all of existence, on all of the universe. Oh, Kat and Steph. Oh, good to catch you guys. Oh, and Elise must be on here too, because Kat's saying hi to Elise. Anyways, yeah, it's so good to have you guys here. I was out of town yesterday and today, and man, I tell you, just getting away from your routine and whatever, is in front of you for even 12 hours, even 10 hours, even a day, if you can do it, just makes all the difference. I just feel like I went to the ocean and I just got all evened out. So, anyways, back to the energy update. So, the mandala that is overlaid on top of all existence is this constant, energy flow, right? And then it's flowing through the planets. It's flowing through us as humans. It's, it is what it is. It's just affecting all of us. So it's so good when you know what's going on in your background, because sometimes when stuff happens in your life, it's not even your fault necessarily, or something, that you did that you need to blame yourself. It's just being aware of, what the energy is like and how it's affecting other people that are going to come into your life and affect you. But knowledge is power. And so at least if you know what's going on, it's easier to go, okay, wait, let me just check myself. Like, I'm good here. So this week, we always follow the sun and the earth's placement. The sun is moving through the third gate in the I Ching. And the third gate is all about transcending limitation. It's about, accepting that sometimes our circumstances in life, it is what it is. And you have to accept certain limitations within the world that we live in. And then other times, if you learn to just lean into change, it's never fun, especially in the beginning. But if you just have a open mind, you can find that what yesterday maybe looked absolutely impossible, major brick wall up, tomorrow you could see infinite possibilities. And again, it's all timing. It's all just the universal flow of things. And so lean into that this week, and see if there's any projects, anything that you need to dust off and maybe relook at, something that you thought wasn't possible before, you might see in a new light this week. And, one thing to kind of ask yourself in life this week is, let me look back and like think about things. When have I seen, this divine timing and this divine order in my life? Has sometimes that timing and that order of things come from just random synchronistic events, or from things that you actually did. So lean into that divine timing. I'm sorry, just reading the comments. It's good to see everybody talking. Oh, Tanya Fuller and Jade Creighton. Oh my God, it's a party. These are like all my favorite people are showing up. This is cool. So yeah, so okay, so we're gonna do some, balancing for that, and looking at things in a new light. And we always look at this is what's going to be eliminated this week by the sun, but we also look at the earth because the earth is how we're taking this energy in and how we are grounding it in as our individual energy. And the earth this week is moving through the 50th gate, which is all about values. And so, start to think of, our values affect everything. They affect the way that we see things. They affect the way that we see other people. We tend to, naturally align with people that have the same values with us. It's way deeper than when you just say the word values and people are like, oh, yeah. This can create movements, right? If we have a, shift in values on a large scale. So anyways, this week, what projects, what things in your life that you are feeling limited by, can you really, measure if they're in alignment with your values? Maybe they were at one time, but all of our values change. And so again, it's about looking at it, with a new set of eyes, or just confirming, yeah, this is something I stand for. This is something I'm willing to put out there and have it be eliminated for me. Or no, toss that in the trash. It's like, gotta go. So, yeah, and then people too. People's a big one. You want to make sure that you are aligned with people that have similar values as yourself in general, and take a look at your friends. And, every so often you really need to reanalyze the people in your life because we all change, right? And as we change, like our circumstances and what we need changes. Okay, let's get into the biofeedback. So, what I added this week to get us on the highest possible frequency of this energy that we're working with is I added in the golden ratio for the sacred geometry piece, because the golden ratio is actually pi, like we all learned, in school, where it's like 1.618 and then it just like keeps going on forever. But in sacred geometry, that represents perfect growth within us. And the more that you can, kind of grow, the more you will lean into change and you will learn to embrace even what is and is limited, or, what you can transcend. And then also added in the Bach flower essence for Aspen, because that's triumphing over fear of the unknown. And a lot of times that is really what's holding us back, that, and we do have to realize that the more that we get, we can just look at things as, yes, it might be chaos, but I'm going to be confused at first, but it's all about ordering and it's all about structuring. It's just taking this piece and putting over here. How about that one? And next thing you know, you've got clarity, right? And you know exactly what you're aligned with to move forward. So I added for the gene key DNA activations, the third gene key, which is about innovation, chaos to order, the 50th, which is about values. And then I also added channel, the abstract channel in the mind, abstract way of thinking, 6447, which is specifically about taking confusion and bringing it to clarity, so that you can put all the pieces of the puzzle together and see what the bigger picture is. So it's going to be, I think, very, very helpful for us this week as we move into this. So everybody that's tuning in, just go ahead and sit back, get relaxed, close your eyes. Let's set the tone for this. We're just going to start to take some deep breaths. With your exhale being longer than your inhale, start to pull yourself into the center of your being, into your heart space. That's the core of who you are, and really where everything that you do in life should come from. And with this next exhale, let's start to drop our energy, our column of light, down from our heart space into our torso, moving down through our legs and our feet, moving into the crust of Mother Earth, and just continuing down, 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 all the way till you get to the center, the crystallized core of perfection and nurturing and love and support and everything we need to know that we are never alone. And we are all connected. The more that we can raise our individual frequency, it's only going to, magnify 10,000 times. And picture yourself just plugging in your column of light, just plugging it in to that source of energy and healing that we need. And with this next inhale, I want you to start moving that beautiful earth energy back up into your feet, into your legs, moving into your heart space, and then taking it above and out of your crown chakra, continuing up past the moon, past the sun, past all the stars in our universe. And when you get to that border of all that you've ever known existed, with this next inhale, push past that into the white light, into the ether, the Akash, the all-knowing place of non-judgment and love and infinite possibility. And as you start to acclimate to that beautiful golden white light, start to bring that back down, down, down through your crown, through your third eye, through your throat, and let it settle into your heart and mix with that earth energy. Feel that balancing taking place, and we will start the tones. was hoping that would keep going for at least another minute. Everybody, just take a minute before you open your eyes and just pop back into life to just kind of let that magic settle. Just take a couple deep breaths and just feel it. I always feel it like these effervescent, bubbles just kind of settling in into my heart space and letting that magic, like whatever colors you see, just however it's coming together, like how it's literally changing your frequency. And we did it from a physical standpoint, from a mental standpoint, and also from a biofield, an auric standpoint. So, I mean, this stuff works. It really does. And if you tune in every week and you do this regularly, we're always activating the DNA, the cells at a DNA level. So this will build upon itself. And I would love to hear if anybody had, like any good shifts. If Tanya's still on, I know Tanya has some kind of magic happen. She always does. But, just felt anything within them. I myself felt like just a complete balancing. I don't know how to explain it, but it was like clarity in my emotional being, and then openness in my mental being. You know what I mean? Like this kind of alignment, just probably so that we can lean into what we're working with in life, right? Like our destiny of some things are what they are, some things are karmic, and some people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. But you have to trust it's all meant to be what it's meant to be. Perfect growth within us. Yes. Oh, and I love it. Kat saying, I felt a letting go and creation for space and possibility. Good. See, this stuff works. Bubbles is a good word for it. Yep. Carrie and I, we are just wired alike. We probably share a brain. And Steph she felt major energy. Yes. Type of bubbles and openness and opportunities. Yeah. It was just this like kind of uplifting, feeling. So I'm getting goosebumps right now just because we're all sharing like that same feedback, and we're all over the country. So like we can't, there's no faking this. But I'm so excited. I'm so grateful you guys tuned in tonight. It was such a fun group, and I love how involved everybody was. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope you go out in your week this week and you just be aware and you see what happens. And please share within Discover Your Design. That's how we build a community, just like tonight, where one person says, oh, this happened. And then another goes, oh my God, this happened. And you feel connected. Oh, Elise felt a big ass bottle of champagne flowing through her veins. That's my goal, girl. That's my goal. Oh my God, I love you. Anyways, you guys, I will see you next Sunday, same time, same place. And let's do this thing. Let's rock this week. Thank you so much. Mwah. I will see you soon. Bye.